Hey guys, what's going on? Jenko Sports here, bringing you the next episode in our Leicester City career mode after what was a frankly disappointing draw against Crystal Palace. Yeah, it could have been a win, and yeah, we got ourselves some nice chances, but you want to go all out assault against Burnley. Now here you can see the first real insight as to what our £5 million scout is doing. Bearing in mind we could have spent this on a number of different things, including an actual transfer. But no, I decided to be a bit stupid and spend it all on a scout. So the potential that he's bringing in between about 50 and 80 at the moment, so you know, give it a few years and I'm sure that not only will the talent be better, but the talent he would have bought would have exploded. I'll be full of wonder kids and winning the Champions League. No, I doubt that as well. But going into the Burnley game, then you can see just a minor adjustment to the side as we re-add Simpson to the lineup. So the right back, who's been deforming as of late, now starts ahead of I give away a lot of penalties. So off he goes into the reserves to sit there and rot for the rest of his career. Paul Konchesky gets the start as well after schlupping his milkshake. Hasn't really performed lately, and we ideally need a much stronger side in these weaker games now. We've got to try and get a few points. These are the easier opponents. Now we face Palace, now Burnley, another team that came up from the Championship last year. We need to make an impact against these guys, and here's how we line up. So the 4-4-2 seeming to be a much more consistent formation. Would it be enough to take on Danny Ings and company as Burnley face us at the King Power Stadium? So we're getting ready for kickoff, and we need a big start. What I have noticed throughout all the games is we're very much a second half team. We won't come to life until we concede. We want to break that today. That's not the way to go, in all honesty, but that does mean we've got to make a go of things right now. There's nothing worse than being in the 70th minute, finally getting a goal back, but then realising you've got to score 2 more if you want all 3 points. You want to get the early advantage, make the other team do the work to stop them taking the ball to the corner flag and just playing keep ball all afternoon. I mean, it's a great feature that they've put into the game, but it can be so frustrating at times. So the ball comes into Jamie Vardy, headed clear into the path of Drinkwater, who tries to get it to a lower, but that one's very much sought out by the Burnley defence. Now a throw-in. Possession-wise, they've been a lot better in the opening 10 minutes than we have been most games. That one goes in towards Ale, but he's got the height of Papa Smurf, so he's no way getting to that one. And now Burnley try and hit us on the counter-attack. That's the man to watch, Danny Ings. Now a very, very threatening striker indeed. I think he got 21 goals last season in the Championship, so really is a goal-scoring machine. Coming up against Jamie Vardy in a lower. It's still a deadly force, but mainly at the moment scoring with their heads, and that could be a goal. And Kasper Schmeichel leaping through the fire to save his loved one. And that really was like a heroic act out of a Die Hard film, wasn't it? Is this Bruce Willis in disguise, or is it Kasper Schmeichel? Well, our defence isn't Bruce Willis. In fact, our defence is reminiscent of the Spirit Squad from WWE. We go 1-0 down. I don't know what that was, but for those of you who don't watch WWE, they're male cheerleaders, just to put that into context. I don't know what happened there. It was like some sort of mosh pit in the middle. Everyone's running around, there's no shape, and out of nowhere, look at that, 4 players all dive in, sticking their feet out. By them, it's too late, and Sam Vokes already scores the goal. So we've got a lot of work to do. 38th minute, Ale charging down on what happened there? I'm not being funny, but I think that was an RKO. Let's just take a look back at what happened there. That was a little bit frightening. There by Jim Ross, definitely an RKO. So Randy Orton has signed for Burnley, and he's actually RKO'd a lower, and I'm pretty sure put him out of the game. So a lower's injured just as we get over the heartbreak of losing Cambiasso for 2 games. We now have to be without a lower. We bring on David Nugent, who keeps crying at me in press conferences, begging for a chance to play. Here's his chance. If he doesn't score now, he's getting loaned out to, I don't know, Braintree or someone like that. Maybe even Oxford United, someone a bit higher up. Michael Brighton now making his way to the edge of the box, circulates the ball into Jamie Vardy. Can't get the header off, and now Danny Drinkwater with a bit of a chance plays it down to Konchesky, who goes for a strike. It's deflected, parry, and it is Jamie Vardy that finishes. And Leicester right back in it just 2 minutes after the second half gets underway. Leicester City have got a real chance at winning this and taking all 3 points. It is still a big ask, and it's obvious that Burnley are going to want the same fate as us as well. And now Danny Ings weaving his way through like a sewing machine, plays the ball down, and just like that. Just like that, as soon as we've got a bit of hope, it just feels like I'm playing Game of Thrones, the video game. Every time there's a bit of hope, it just gets completely ripped from your soul, like you're foolish to ever believe it in the first place. Ale brings it into the box, cuts inside gorgeously, almost a penalty if that tackle made contact, but it didn't. The shot goes over the bar, but only just. He's still searching for that first goal. And now Michael Brighton playing on the opposite wing with a chance, plays in a ball to absolutely nobody. I don't know what the point kicking that was. You may as well have just given them a goal kick. And with time drawing to a close, that could be so so vital we win the throw. Michael Brighton plays it back to Paul Konchesky as the rest of the players make a run forward. Matty James, who's already netted a couple for the Foxes this season, finds Jerome Simpson. What can he do with the ball now? There's players in the box, plenty of support around him. He goes for the cross on his own to find Vardy. He's marked by 2 defenders. They don't want to suffer yet another goal, and now they try to do that on the counter. And with only 4 minutes remaining, it's pretty obvious that Burnley have parked the bus. They've got themselves a 1-goal lead. They don't want to surrender it, so just pass it round the back like a bunch of loons. Just play it out. Get yourself 3 points and be MLG sweaty kids. The point is we lose 2-1. It could have been a win and probably the closest game statistically that we've had all season. You can see there we have 47% possession. I think that's the most we've ever had. So there are, you know, positives once again to be taken, but it's just kind of putting them all together and making a rather nice puzzle out of it. But until then, this has been another episode of our Leicester City Save. We'll be back tomorrow with some more action. Please let me know if you enjoy this series because, as I say, I've got like 2 series per game for 3 different games. That's 6 different series on the go. And I don't know what you guys want to see. If you want to see FIFA every day, let me know. If you want more Madden, let me know. Even if you want NHL, just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. Until a bit later today, I'm Jenko.